recalcitrante, o sea, ya el negacionista, dice, pero no hay ninguna evidencia, ningún estudio serio sobre casos de reencarnación, sobre la perpetuidad del alma. Es una casualidad de que
Hi, good morning. My name is Luis Angel Gomez Marroquin. We're at nearby Mount Shasta today at a beautiful lake. It is August the 27th, Sunday, and it is 9:50 a.m. 16 years ago, I had an encounter, a UFO encounter. It all started in Mount Shasta. It was a small zigzag object that lit up right when it was above us, so there was two more witnesses besides myself. So I told my friend about this 2 months after that. It was on July, and I went to Guatemala on August. So on September of the same year, 16 years ago, my best friend from the childhood and we were talking about the subject, and I asked him if he wanted to skywatch. So we went to a cliff. To be exact, it was in Guatemalan City, Zone 8 of Misco, San Cristobal, and it was inside the private neighborhood. So we're in the edge. It was like around 12 or 1 a.m. and we're looking at the sky, and at the same time I'm asking my friend to repeat it in his mind, to let them see, like, you know, to show themselves, because we wanted we knew that they were out there, we knew that they were listening, and we just wanted a proof, and we would really appreciate it if they did. So after approximately 10 minutes of kind of repeating this in our minds and being synchronized, out of nowhere, with no sound at all, nothing, 7 lights just lit up in front of us, and it was in movement already. So it lit up and it started moving, and with no sound at all. And this is what we both saw. So to put it in comparison, the lights were the diameter were much bigger than the lights of the stars, so it was noticeable that it was inside Guatemalan's airspace. I would probably say an estimate of 1,000 meters high, maybe even closer. So comparing it to a full moon, it would be like 3/4 of the diameter of a moon. So it was bright, it was big, it was just like we're here. And then as it started to move away, you can see how it tilted. They were all in the same formation, but you can see the lights kind of like arranging itself as it was kind of like adjusting to a flat surface going towards the south to the volcano of Pacaya. And I stood up, I was excited, I was nervous, and I kept on repeating, asking my friend if he saw the same thing. And then he said yes, but he couldn't really talk much because he was crying and he lost his breath. So he was like, oh, yes. And then he was sitting down, and I'm like, let's go, dude, let's go. And he's like, no, wait. Like, he couldn't get up at the time. Like, his legs, his body wasn't functioning. So he's like, wait. So then I listened to him and I sat beside him again, and then we just kept on looking at the sky. But I continuously, repeatedly asking him if he saw the same thing, and I asked him to describe it so I could be correct, right? And then, yeah, indeed, we both saw the same object. No sound, no vibration. It just lit up. You couldn't, it was fast. You couldn't hear the air like breaking or anything. It was just as incredible.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.